Yo guys, what is up? Soy back with another video, and this is gonna be the first video of the series where we try to get a console player with no earnings to their first earnings. And like a lot of you guys also have no earnings, so not only will this series be an insane journey of how we can try to get someone with no earnings to their first earnings, this series will also help you guys improve by yourselves, because we're gonna be giving a lot of beneficial advice. And specifically in this video, we're gonna be going over the most common mistakes that a lot of people make when playing cash cups, when preparing for cash cups. And this video could really help you, because a lot of times people don't know why they're not improving. Trust me, after you watch this video, you're going to be aware of a lot more things. You're going to practice differently, and you're just going to view cash cups in a different way. The player we have chosen for this is Dxips. Of course, he has no earnings, but he is really good and believes that he could do it just like a lot of you guys. Dxips played 2 cash cups, and he finished with 73 points and 70 points, while you need pretty much 100 points to secure money in the cash cup. And me and Nate FNT are going to be going over the mistakes that he had, but also we know that these mistakes are common throughout the entire console community, especially people that are struggling to win in cash cups. So yeah, let's get into the video.
Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Nate FNT. If you don't know me, I'm known for console VOD reviews, and on my channel I make competitive console Fortnite videos like tips and tricks, VOD reviews and analysis, endgame highlights, tournament highlights, and more. Today, alongside my boy Soy FNBR, I'll be showing you guys common mistakes of console players in cash cups. We will be VOD reviewing Dxips and showing his mistakes so you guys can learn from them and pop off in the next cash cup. So let's get straight into it. After watching Dxips games, I identified that he's good at piece control and is a good fighter, but I found out he's making a mistake a lot of console players do in cash cups, and that mistake is rushing the fight. Let's take a look at the clips. In this fight, Dxips is already low due to initial damage by his opponent. He hits a nice shot and then goes to pop shield. After he pops shield, he actually hits another nice shot, but so does his opponent. His opponent goes to box up, and Dxips tries to win the fight by using his AR. I'll explain what is wrong in this fight and how he could have won this. Okay, so Dxips rushes his fight by not taking time to reload his shotgun and also not being patient enough to heal after his opponent was boxed up. As you guys can see, when he died, his shotgun wasn't reloaded and he still had 4 minis to use. To play this better, Dxips could have stayed on height after his opponent boxed up, made sure his shotgun was reloaded well, and used his minis, and maybe even farm some more mats. That's what I examined from this clip. Let's head to the second example of Dxips rushing fights. Okay, in this next clip, Dxips is just simply rushing and is unaware. He sneaks up on an opponent in a house, but starts getting shot from behind, so he builds twice. And when he walks into the house, he gets hit with a hard pump and then SMG'd. He could have easily played this fight way better, and here's how. So Dxips' initial plan was to sneak up on the guy in the house to kill him, but he gets shot. After he gets shot, he needs to realize that his plan of sneaking up isn't viable anymore. Also, I don't think it's smart to just blatantly walk into a house where you know your opponent is anywhere, even though you saw him farming up top. After those shots fired at Dxips, the guy in the house is now aware. To play this better, he should have been more patient by giving the house a little scout before just walking in. These are the 2 examples I chose to show how console players can rush fights in cash cups. Remember, while fighting, stay calm and always slow down the fight so you can think more and control it in your favor. Now I'll pass it over to Soy for mistake number 2.
The very first mistake I want to go over is not working on your weaknesses. After that, watching the first cash cup, it's pretty obvious that Dxips has a big weakness of his hip-fire aim. As you can see in these clips, he's not really tracking the opponent that well when he's in the close range and when he's hip-firing. So to prepare for the next tournament after that, you should probably work on your hip-fire aim, play some aim duel maps, do anything to practice that. But what a lot of people do is that they don't do that, including Dxips, which is fine. But for the next time, you always want to work on your weaknesses no matter what. And Dxips also recorded his warm-up, and as you can see, and he's just free building, which is a good warm-up, but he's already so good at free building, so why don't you use that time to work on your weakness, which is his hip-fire aim. Grab another person, get into an aim duel, and yeah.
Now the third mistake console players make in cash cups is getting tunnel vision. This can be early game, mid game, or even end game. Tunnel vision means you are focused on one thing and do not notice or consider anything else around you. When you don't realize what's going on around you, that can result in third parties getting yourself beamed or even sniped. Soon you guys will see why tunnel vision is very bad for any player to have. I have 2 examples of Dxips doing this in the cash cup, and these result to him dying. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. Okay, in this clip, Dxips is at Dooms for his first game, so he's obviously looking for a decent amount of kills. Dxips Dxips sees a fight and wants to third party this, but he wants to gauge his opponent's HP before pushing in. Dxips sits on a single ramp and starts looking for a beam and then gets 200 to 0. Now I'll analyze how he could have avoided this. So to avoid this, like I said, Dxips needs to be more aware of his surroundings. It is okay to go for a beam, but he should have used a full box so that he is more covered and he would have been able to scout the situation safer. Also, if he used a full box, his opponent would have been less accurate on his shots and Dxips would have still been alive. Now let's get into example number 2 of Dxips being tunnel vision, but this example is in the endgame. Okay, in this clip, Dxips gets to zone and he's low on mats, so he needs a refresh. He makes an edit, then looks low ground and gets a crack on someone, and then he tunnel visions low ground looking for a kill, but he ends up getting beamed and storm starts coming. He had a fish that he had to waste due to him getting crack. He ends up dying a few seconds later, but who knows, he could have used the 2 fish to play storm and clutch some more placement or get a kill. To avoid this, he could have found a better angle, but overall he got way too tunnel vision here. Hope you guys are learning from these mistakes. If you guys are enjoying, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to me, and also make sure to subscribe to Soy because we are doing this to help you guys improve.
And that's gonna be it for the video, guys. In summary, make sure to never rush your fights, take it slow, never get tunnel vision, and make sure you're aware of everything that's around you. And lastly, before the next cash up, work on your weakness because you always want to see improvement, like I said. And yeah, let me know in the comments how well you think Dxips will do in the next cash cup, like how many points he'll get, and make sure you're subscribed to stay on the journey. It's gonna be really exciting. I really believe that he can get earnings with the right guidance, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.